Hey guys, Corrie here with a Hip Kit Club scrapbook process video for you. It's Sketch Friday, so there is an awesome sketch that you get to work with. And of course, if you participate and you're chosen as the winner, you get a $10 gift certificate to the Hip Kit shop, which who doesn't like that? So I hope you guys play along. Always go over to the Facebook page that you can get a copy of this sketch if this wasn't enough for you. And again, I hope you guys play along. So I'm just going to preface this whole video in that I really didn't know where I was going to go with this page. I started the page sort of kind of maybe having an idea of what I was going to do. It didn't end up going that way at all for different reasons. And in all fairness, I was really struggling. Not because this sketch isn't wonderful, because it absolutely is, but just because I feel like I've kind of lost a little of my creative mojo here lately. Probably because it's actually been like a couple weeks since, maybe 3 weeks since I've created any pages at all. And that's all because we were on break. So I did all of my pages early, and then so that they were all, on time or whatever, and I could post them when I needed to, but I was gone and I didn't do anything while I was gone creatively at all. Which is fine, but I'm just having a little bit of a hard time, like, getting back into this swing of things. And then on top of that, like, the photos I had and stuff, I just wasn't, like, feeling them. You guys ever get like that? It's like nothing was really speaking to me, and so I was just a little bit, it was a rough start. But I like the way it turned out a lot, so, all of that, just saying I'm with you. If you guys have any type of creative blocks, I'm with you. I totally get them all the time. So anyhow, I started off by mixing the September color kit colors with acrylic paint. And I gotta be honest, it did not work the way I was hoping it would. I think that these, like powder things that come in these are the Lindy Stamp Gang. I got the magical shaker, and then I was also using the little powdered stuff. They work great when you mix them with water. I just don't know if the acrylic paint got them to really dissolve like they're supposed to. So I did have some trouble there, but it's fine because the color that this actually ended up being, I had to use a lot of powder for, but it actually looked great with my photo. So then I got the vellum out from the cardstock kit and just traced a heart on it and then cut that out. And then I run that through my sewing machine a couple times around the edge, and that's going to be kind of like the heart base for this page. Then I just wanted to make sure that I had some great embellishments because I really do love this sketch. It's just perfect as far as I'm concerned. So I decided to add different color by using these little frames, and I'm just going to layer them both on top of and then also underneath the vellum, just to kind of soften the colors up a little bit. And I think it came out really cool. Not only does it add some colors, like some soft colors, so it works with the photo really well, but it also gives it a lot of dimension, which is great because it really it pops up, and I love that look. I love it when it's not flat. So this ended up actually working out really well, and it's one of those almost happy little mistakes because I was trying it, didn't know if it would work, and then it worked. So I'm really happy about that. Plus, I love being able to use a bunch of supplies like this. So those frames are super cute. And had I just put one or two or something like that on a page someplace, I would never have gone through it. And I like using embellishments. That's my favorite part. So I just really think that this came out good. So I'm super happy about it. Anyhow. So this photo is actually, it's of my daughter and one of our dogs. This is the dog that is her best friend. And this is what's hilarious about this dog. She sees a paddleboard and she gets so excited. She really thinks the paddleboards are hers. So when we had an inflatable paddleboard and we took it out on a local lake. She wouldn't let anyone else on it except for my daughter. She was if the paddleboard's out, I'm going on it. And so now we haven't been out to the lake in quite some time. We've been going down to the beach a bunch. And so we got her up early one morning because the beach we go to is dog friendly. But it gets really hot during the day for one, and too hot for the dogs to be out. But then also just so that people don't get like all in a tizzy because a large dog, I mean, she's a golden retriever, so it's not like she's, a mastiff or something, but like, so people don't get all bent out of shape because there's a dog out there. And so anyhow, we took her out. It was just after sunrise, so we had this beautiful golden light in the sky and just made the water just be even more gorgeous. And she sees us pull that paddleboard out, and oh my gosh, she got so excited she could hardly contain herself. I mean, she was like spinning in circles and acting like all crazy. She was all smiles. I love it when a dog smiles. And she was just nuts and super, super pumped. So we got her out there, and I mean, it was like almost hard to keep her with me while my daughter went and got the paddleboard like in the water and stuff like that. And as soon as I was like, okay, go, she was like busting out there, jumped on the board, and the two of them took off. So it was pretty funny. So I took my big camera with like the paparazzi lens on it so they could go out and I could actually get some decent shots of the two of them. And so I got a ton of great pictures, and my daughter was like super pumped because of course she posted them all over Instagram about her and her bestie on the paddleboard, which is just really cute. So it was a fun morning for real, taking her out on this. So it's a good memory. So I was getting through this page and I thought I was about done, and I realized I felt like that right-hand side was just a little bit too light. The left-hand side was much heavier and it just looked off. So I decided, I was like, well, I'm going to add some more stuff. So I added the little button, and then I'm also going to put on some more little hearts, which I love little hearts. It's the best shape in the entire world. I also add like a little flower button and add a little more green in there because there is green in her bathing suit in the picture. And then I use the A for her initials, the green ones, and that way I got a little extra color on there and stuff. I really like the way that turned out, but it helps balance it a little bit more because it was a little too heavy over there. So then I'm just going to date it and then also add some journaling about how our dog, her name's Lizzie, about how much she loves to be on the paddleboard, and, just how the girls they're just so funny together. I love that. Dogs are super cool. Anyhow, so just added a little bit of journaling, and then once I've got that, I did put both the girls' names on it too, so in case I forget someday, hopefully never, but whatever. And then once that's all done, you guys, that's it. Make sure that you guys go and check out the September kits in the Hip Kit shop because they are fantastic. And then also, I hope you guys play along with us with this week's sketch challenge. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. And remember, you can find me on Instagram at Corrie J Creative. Bye.